Alright guys, it's been a while that I dropped a video on here. The last time I did, I was in Finland. Now I'm in Ghana, the village, West Africa. And today we'll be comparing the iPhone 17 Pro with the 16 Pro based on my experience. We'll be talking about the cameras, battery life, performance, display, design, and everything in between throughout my day. By the end of this video, you should have a clear answer to one simple question. Is the iPhone 17 Pro actually worth upgrading to? Funny enough, I've been getting such questions from my friends who are still on 13 and 14, wondering if they should go for the 16 Pro or the 17 Pro, or if they should wait for the 18 Pro. In today's video, we're gonna find out. Both phones are running iOS 26.5.2 and come with 256GB of storage. One thing worth mentioning is that the iPhone 17 Pro now starts at 256GB, while the iPhone 16 Pro starts at 128GB. For the colors, my iPhone 16 Pro is the black titanium finish, while the iPhone 17 Pro is cosmic orange. I've always been drawn to the black models, but I decided to switch things up with the 17 Pro because I feel like this might be the only time Apple goes for a color like this. Alright, so as you guys saw probably from the B-roll, we'll be taking a walk. That's something I've started doing. I normally go in the mornings or later on in the evening. And today's target, we'll be trying to go for somewhere 3 kilometers to 4 kilometers. Now let's talk about the fit. So I'm wearing top Fashion Nova. And then the down, it's Zara. The socks, I have no idea where I got it. I think it was, I'm trying to remember, it was a shop in Finland, right? And then I'm rocking New Balance 997H, pretty old one. I've been using it for a while now, and New Balance has been something that I've been really in love with. So before we go for the walk, let's talk a bit about these phones. Design-wise, this is where things start to look different. The iPhone 17 Pro comes with the aluminum body compared to the iPhone 16 Pro, which had the titanium body. Personally, I like the titanium feel on the 16 Pro compared to the aluminum body on the 70, as I said on my previous video. It gives the phone premium and solid feeling. Another big visual change is the camera area. The iPhone 16 Pro has the familiar square camera housing we've seen for a while, while the iPhone 17 Pro has much wider camera area that stretches almost from side to side. Because of that, the iPhone 17 Pro looks more bold and modern from the back, and it's much easier to recognize. This year's version is also slightly heavier than the previous one. The iPhone 17 Pro weighs 206 grams compared to 199 grams on the iPhone 16 Pro. So for me, the iPhone 16 Pro is the safer and cleaner design, while the 17 Pro feels more exciting and new. If you want something low-key, the 16 Pro still looks better, but if you want something that stands out, the 17 Pro definitely has more personality. We've done half of the distance. We've done 2 kilometers. We are somewhere outside of the city, and we'll be turning back so we can do another 2 kilometers back home. Probably will not go straight home. We'll go straight to the beach, do some walking over there, and I'll be showing you guys more on that side. So finally, we just got home. We did somewhere 6.06 kilometers. That's way too much. But anyway, we were doing a lot on the beach side whilst recording. Anyway, we're back home, and now let's talk about the cameras on these phones, because this is one area where iPhone 17 Pro has some real upgrades. One of the biggest improvements this year is the front camera. The iPhone 17 Pro comes with an 18 megapixel center stage camera compared to the 12 megapixels front camera on the 16 Pro. What's cool about this is that on the iPhone 17 Pro, front camera can automatically rotate horizontally so that you can fit more people in the shot without physically turning the phone. So if you're taking selfies with friends or recording yourself, it feels a lot more flexible with the 17 Pro. There's also a new dual capture feature on the 17 Pro, which lets you record the front and the rear cameras at the same time. And while recording, you can easily move the selfie picture-in-picture to any of the four corners of the screen. On the iPhone 17 Pro, all the three rear cameras are now 48 megapixels, which is a big upgrade from the iPhone 16 Pro. The telephoto on the iPhone 17 Pro also reaches up to 8x optical quality zoom compared to the 5x optical zoom on the 16 Pro. But honestly, even though Apple calls it 8x, it still kind of feels more like a digital crop than a true optical zoom. For video, Apple still kept the lock profile, which means you can still shoot in a flat profile and color grade your footage later in post. So now the question is, which one has better cameras? In my opinion, from experience using both cameras, I will lean towards the 17 Pro. But now the bigger question is it better enough for you to upgrade from the 16 Pro? I don't think so. Most people out there will not really need it. But if you're really into photography and you use more of your cameras when it comes to content creation, then definitely upgrade to the 17 Pro. Tyler Stallman, I don't know if I got the name right, he did an amazing job when it comes to the photography or the camera side. I'll leave a video down here, you can go check it out. By the way, I'm ready, we're ready, we'll be heading towards the resort to get some lunch. And before we do that, let's talk about the outfit. So I'm rocking Ray-Bans, as you can see, the sunglass, and also the top from Royalty by Nasei. I was about to get it wrong. Royalty by Nasei. When it comes to African wear in two pieces, that's my go-to. Then the pants is from Zara, and the slippers is from Fashion Nova. Not that comfy, but yeah, it did the job. I think they copied a bit of Birkenstock when it comes to slippers. So yeah, let's head towards the place and we'll continue on that side. So we just got to the place and it's like somewhere 3 to 4 minutes from where I live to this place. But I decided to use the car because from here, we'll be heading towards another village that I'll be showing you guys the castle that I was talking about. And guess what? Over here, they don't take cash and all this card payment. They use point system. Now, let's talk about the battery life on these phones. This is one area you can see the difference with the 17 Pro. With my 16 Pro, I wouldn't say the battery was bad, but I was still thinking about my charger whenever I was leaving the house for a long time. But with the 17 Pro, honestly, I don't really think about chargers like that anymore. I can leave home with just the phone, no charger, no power bank, and I'm not in a hurry to get back home because of battery. And as someone who uses iPhone every day, that's a big relief. So we just got here. Guess what? I'm sorry about the microphone issue. I'm going to fix that in post. According to them, I cannot use my digital camera on this side to record. That's been an issue when you go to places and I try to understand them. But the issue is they are always on social media. I've been seeing tales on social media. But anyway, enough of the ranting. I'm still having my phone with me. So I'm going to do it with my phone. The place has changed a lot. The last time I was here, I think I was like a kid. Not kid, but I would be like, I was in my probably towards my 20s or something like that. It's changed a lot. There's a lot, and I'll try to show you guys as much as I can. But in the meantime, I'm starving. I'm so hungry, and I want to go straight into the food. So I'm gonna start ordering the food, and we'll continue and talk more on this side. So we are done eating. We just finished the food, and when it comes to the rating, I think Ghanaians are leaning towards this word assorted, right? Every food they try to go for the assorted. Anyway, we both went for the assorted fried rice, and so far I've been trying some assorted fried rice in town, and this is the best. So I'm gonna give them somewhere 8.5. I wouldn't go 9. It tastes really good, and I'll be coming here from time to time. I'm just close to here. So probably when I work for a while and I get tired, instead of going to the other places, I will just walk here and eat something and drink something. Next, let's talk about how both phones are able to handle heat. The iPhone 16 Pro already has a powerful A18 Pro chip, so performance was never really the problem for me. The issue was more about heat. With the 16 Pro, I wouldn't lie, sometimes it felt like I was walking around with a little heater in my hand. Even with the light use, the iPhone 16 Pro could get warm. With my iPhone 17 Pro, Apple added the newer A19 Pro chip and vapor chamber cooling system. And from my experience, the iPhone 17 Pro handles heat better. It can still get warm, especially here in Ghana compared to when I was in Finland. But compared to the 16 Pro, the iPhone 17 Pro feels more controlled and doesn't heat up quickly. So for normal day use, heat management is one of those upgrades you may not think about at first. But when you use both phones side by side, you can feel the difference. So we just left the place and so far it is so nice on that place. When you want to stay at the villa, I think that would be the best option if you want to stay for like 2 or 3 days. It costs a bit, right? But you can choose the one at the back, right? From the videos, you can see there are some at the back. Anyway, the food, the place, I love it. It was great. When we were leaving, people were coming in. So I think in the night, it's going to be full of people. I'll try that one day, Saturday night, and see how the place looks like. We're heading towards the castle. I don't know the history about that very castle, I just want to show you guys. I don't have my drone with me. I'll try and find some video somewhere about the castle and then I'll be adding that to this. I'll be showing you with B-roll. So we'll be heading towards there. And before we head towards the place, let's talk about the performance of these phones. Honestly, there's not much to talk about when it comes to the performance of these phones because both phones are really fast. Opening apps, switching between apps, taking photos, recording videos, scrolling through social media, both phones handle all that easily. I never picked up the 17 Pro and felt like, wow, this is way faster than the 16 Pro. Yes, the 17 Pro is more powerful. For normal daily use, I don't think most people will really notice a big difference. So for me, performance alone is not a reason to upgrade from the 16 Pro. Alright, so I just go home. I was not able to do talking at the castle. It was a bit loud on that side, you know, Ghanaians and funeral. There was some funeral happening next to it. So about the castle, it was built by the Dutch when I did some research. Initially, it was built for gold trade and it never really happened. I think they did not really gain profit from it. So then eventually turned into slave trade. I'll be leaving the link to the story down there below if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's some nice view from that side when you go there. It's very small, as you can see from the video. Now, let's talk about the display on these phones. Both phones have 6.3-inch OLED display. And honestly, watching videos on either of them still feels great, just like you would expect from iPhone. Where I started noticing a difference was when I look at both phones outside. The iPhone 17 Pro gets much brighter, reaching up to 3000 nits compared to the 2000 nits on the iPhone 16 Pro. Apple also added an anti-reflective coating on the 17 Pro. It does help reduce glare a bit, especially outdoors, but in my experience, you can still see reflections, so don't expect it to completely remove them. Overall, the iPhone 17 Pro is definitely easier to see outdoors, especially under direct sunlight. But if you're mostly indoors, I don't think you will notice a huge difference between the two displays. The iPhone 17 Pro comes with ceramic shield 2 on the front, and for the first time, ceramic shield on the back. According to Apple, the new ceramic shield 2 gives you 3 times better scratch resistance. On the front, Apple also says the ceramic shield on the back is 4 times more crack resistant than the previous back glass. Now, I haven't tested all that myself yet, but there are already a few durability tests on YouTube if you want to see how it performs. On the other hand, the iPhone 16 Pro only has ceramic shield on the front. And from using both phones, I have a small scratch on the iPhone 16 Pro because I didn't use screen protector, but it's very hard to notice. With my 17 Pro, when you look at the back of it, this very side at the camera bump side, you can see a little bit of scratches. The color orange kind of peel off. You can see the silver color showing beneath it. Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. And currently I don't have screen protector on both phones. I used to have on the 17 Pro, it cracked and I had to take it off. So now I don't have screen protector, but most of the time I use my card holder with the 17 Pro without any phone case, and it's been protecting it somehow. I have no idea. Anytime it falls down, this thing really protects it. So after using both phones for a while, this is my opinion. The iPhone 17 Pro is a better phone, but if you already have the iPhone 16 Pro, I don't think you need to rush to upgrade to the 17 Pro unless you are really into content creation and photography that you really need the upgrade when it comes to the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro, in my opinion, is really a great phone for most people out there. All right, guys, that'll be all for today. Catch you in the next one. Peace.